The final episode is just batshit crazy. It really is the craziest shit.
Me and Cody are feuding right now. Welcome back, gays, ghouls, and everyone in between to our YouTube channel, The Horror Bandwagon. Hi, my name is Sergio.
And my name is Cody.
And we're boys for horror analysis,
Criticism,
and spooky, okay?
and sometimes kooky.
Entertainment. And yes, you guessed it right. Me and Cody are feuding right now. Yes, I'm wearing my Rugrats Nickelodeon shirt, and he is
Disney.
also. Don't look at my hat because I'm also repping Disney.
So true.
We're not sponsored by them. We just love wearing these things, okay? Don't sue us. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, this is the channel where I make my lovable, yet cynical, yet wonderful fiance watch horror movies with me.
That's me. I'm the fiance.
And this week, we're going to be delivering you some more Chucky content. Yes, we are going to be reacting to a featurette or behind-the-scenes video that Sci-Fi has been releasing actually every single week after the episode.
All right.
That would be a long video if we were to just follow up with every episode. So I'm so sorry that we weren't able to catch that up previously, but we are going to go ahead and react to the episode 8, the season finale featurette that they released after the episode. However, before we get to the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and press that notification bell so that way you get to know when we release a video.
Yes, ma'am. And if you want even more content of us and our lovely voices in your ears each week, you can go ahead and check out our podcast, The Horror Bandwagon, anywhere you get your podcasts.
And guys, make sure that you look out for our next Chucky video that we'll be releasing, where we're pretty much going to give you our whole review of the whole show in its entirety. On top of also shouting out some of the comments that you posted on our previous episode.
All right, so let's stop this jib jabbering and get into the show.
The final episode
I just can't get over
batshit
Chucky
crazy.
coming out of the toilet.
That's one of my favorite parts.
It really is the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Oh my God, they look like they had so much fun.
Yeah.
I forgot that happened.
I think that even though Lexi and Jake are a little skeptical of Kyle, they're also relieved because it's finally somebody who understands this.
If Chucky can get just one kid to kill someone, he can make an entire army.
I do think it's nice to like get everything validated as the characters.
Yeah. I think as a franchise as a whole, there's a lot going on. And you kind of have to watch the other Chucky movies in order to kind of realize what's going on.
Yeah.
So these kids are correct. Like Lexi, I forgot the actress's actual name, so I'm going to call her Lexi. I'm going to post her actual name here. But it was funny because she just said that the whole thing is confusing. And I'm sure to young people like these kids these age, they don't know what's going on.
Fucking Chuckies are there. A lot happens. People die. They come back to life. There's voodoo and craziness.
We're gonna need a lot of coffee.
He betrays us too, so it really shows. You can't trust anybody but your besties.
I think, well, I don't think she betrays you.
She doesn't betray.
Oh shit! Yo, he's like, did you read the script? Like,
Yeah,
I
just
don't
over
think
here
she does
checking
that.
Lexi.
No, I don't think she betrays them. No, she kind of tries to save them, but not in an unconventional way.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
She does poison them.
It
a
really
little bit.
was like, it was really just like her trying her best to keep them safe. I get it, but I do also still feel like, you know, like that's not gonna do it. They're gonna come back and still be in danger.
Yes, but
She just doesn't
we
want you
put
guys to get involved.
Yeah, we put our trust in her,
Yeah.
and that's what she thinks is helping.
Yeah.
Enough to keep you safe.
Drugging you.
Drugging us. Very fun to film, by the way.
Oh, yeah. That was
But we can reenact them right now, right?
I know. Whack.
Junior, do it.
He's definitely a little bit nervous, but I think he's mostly excited to do some more killing.
It's like, yay.
So bad yourself, sweet face.
And this was the scene where you had the kid run up to you, that like beautiful moment where Chucky runs into your arms.
Yes.
You know?
I experienced pure joy.
Yeah.
My shriveled ovary just sort of sprang back to life. He came running at me.
Oh my god.
Wait, let's go back to that face. Hold on.
Face.
Back to life. He came running at
Oh my god. He's definitely like, ooh, they're talking about shriveled ovaries. I can't even say it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. We need like
Jennifer Tilly always providing the sound bits.
we
man.
need that reaction gif.
Oh my god, yes.
do.
We need to make it. We'll make it, and I feel like the horror bandwagon people can use it.
Yes, the first official horror bandwagon reaction gif.
Yes. No, this is hilarious. Also, it's now seeing that the Chucky person that runs up to Jennifer Tilly is actually like a child, like a little
so
kid
cute.
who's just like run. He's like, okay, you just gotta run, and like, oh, that's so adorable.
You are totally gonna dress up like our 4-year-old when we have a kid someday.
Listen,
As
we're gonna
Chucky.
we're gonna start young. We're dressing up as Pinhead. We're dressing up as Leatherface. All right, I'm sorry.
I'm supposed to tickle him, which I do with the Chucky doll, and his mom told him to wave his arms. So he goes running at me. I go, tickle, tickle, tickle. He's like, I loved it. He was adorable. Yes, you are.
And then Dawn was there, directed by Jeff, and
Hold on, let's go back. Look at like Don Mancini sporting like the short shorts. They're not that short, but you know they're tight. All right, he's like rocking it. Or I don't know how old Don Mancini is. I'll post it right here. But I mean, hey, I have a lot to look forward to at that age.
George C. Scott translated Chucky. Actually, they don't look dissimilar.
Into my inner sanctum.
All right, we got to give our best Chucky laugh. Ready, go. That was so good. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna be so bad. How do you do it?
I don't know. I just like got super nasally. And
You can go really high though. Okay. That's mine.
It was close. You did good.
I did. You get only 2 seconds of my laugh, okay? But you gotta get the Jennifer Tilly.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't like do Chucky laugh and then like Jennifer Tilly right after. Hold on.
I'm still trying to get my Chucky. All right, Tiff. No. All right, Tiff.
All right, I gotta like get back into my Tiffany.
I gotta get my
brain.
Jersey accent there.
Broad. I gotta say broad. Something like that. Right?
And like for Jennifer, you have to like speak with like the back of your throat and get all like my mother always like I can't quite do it.
always. You have to. The way to start it is say Chucky.
Yeah.
Chucky.
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 Yeah,
I, don't know, I did it better.
That K and H have to be like a.
Yeah, I did it better in the
Chucky.
last video. I can't get
Anyways.
into it tonight.
He's a one-man show.
That's
This is
it,
like
I
one night only.
It's a whole crazy shebang. They're two of the funniest people I've ever worked with, and it's so hard to keep a straight face while working with them because they're always just ad-libbing, and they're
Because they're professional.
You know, I think it's been terrible really working with Fiona and Jennifer Tilly. You know.
Oh my god.
It's just her
Yo,
laugh.
he's telling the shade. I hope he's joking.
So we're like, oh my God, we're working with these amazing kids. And
I know, yeah.
yeah, so
It's
I
the
was
new
sort of-
generation.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, they're so cool and professional and really good at what they do. I hope they don't think I'm a big dork, you know?
I know, totally. And also, when you guys are all together, like
Yeah.
with your inside jokes and handshakes or whatever, it's very intimidating.
Yeah, we get catapulted back to high school. It's like, there's a popular crowd. Maybe they'll let me
Hey
talk to them.
guys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Andy?
Well, I think that's really Andy's worst fear as Kyle approaches that door that Andy knows is set to explode. You know, I think it's more important for Andy to
Also, I love that shirt. That's probably like the crew shirt that they gave everybody.
Yeah.
I want it. Sell
Me
it.
too.
Alex Vincent. Wow. Alex Vincent. Sell it on eBay. I'm sure people will buy it.
At that moment,
Hey.
I think
Hey.
Devon is dead. The love of my life. the reason I stayed in Hackensack to begin with.
Jake, I'm so sorry.
And that's like the last reason I was there. I had no reason to stay in Hackensack. I had no reason to go on.
And then I showed up.
Yeah, and then you show up, and it's so...
Same. We felt that.
Moments.
Yes.
People are gonna cry happiness.
Yeah, that's yeah, but then we go right back to business.
Right back to business.
Right back to business getting Chucky.
Any questions?
No, Lexi.
I think when the new Chucky is born, he's like a baby.
You gotta also forget that Brad Dourif is also in this. Like he is the voice. I also like I during the duration of the show, I can only imagine how. I mean, he's had some great lines in these series, but this show has had to be the most out there lines for Chucky to say.
Is there an age limit?
I think when the new Chucky is born, he's like a baby, an innocent Chucky. He hasn't done the things that Chucky did. So I try to get a little bit of that in there and change the voice a little, maybe make it a little higher.
Could you define baby?
Don and I spent some time messing around, getting voices, figuring out how to do it. We picked 3 different Chuckies.
Those freaks will gang up on you.
And then I would go through it all in one Chucky. And then I would switch to the next Chucky and go through the whole scene with that Chucky. And then I'd switch to the next one. It made it a little clearer. It has to be clear.
Oh, you just gotta respect him, man.
Seriously.
Such a good actor.
Ooh. Yeah, we're filming the scene where you're driving away in the van, right?
Yes.
With all the Chuckies?
Yeah, today's fun. I get to beat somebody up, hijack a car, and give Tiffany the middle finger. So it's always a good day.
It's always a good day when you're gonna give Tiffany the middle finger.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't mean it that way. I'm sorry, Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
I don't mean it that way.
I also like love that they also say Jennifer Tilly as like one word. As like
Jennifer
it's
Tilly?
not Jennifer. I always feel it's weird to say no. She is Jennifer Tilly.
It's also not Gentilly. It's Jennifer.
Not
Tilly.
gently. Never gently. Never gently either. I also kind of have this vibe like Alex Vincent is the cool guy.
Yeah.
You know, like that all the kids are like hanging around and be like, hey, because he's so kind of mellow.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like everyone's like, yo, yo, yo. Just like that.
This is my favorite part.
I texted Barbara one night and I said, you know, I'm thinking of killing you.
I'm like, no, I want to live. And I'm like texting really fast. No, is he writing right now? Is he killing me right now? I'm like, no, I want to live. And then I find out from you guys like the next few days, no, that's a compliment. That's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then I felt really guilty that I didn't go with it.
No, but I think we probably made...
Now all the fans are commenting right down in this post being like, she should have died.
him again.
Yeah.
Because I love him very
Michael
much,
has
too.
a great death.
He does have a great death, but what made me ultimately realize that it had to be him who dies and not you is because you have a great horror genre scream.
Yes! I have that on
since you
tape
have
now.
that scream that initiates the panic in
Yes.
the movie theater.
That is a good scream. You forget about that.
Okay, so let's talk about Junior's death.
Junior's kind of been a really horrible person to Jake. And if Lexi wasn't there, I wouldn't be too sad.
I went like directly to your nipples.
Loss. And I feel like he really feels...
This was also something
Lexi
controversial. I've been reading the
That
comments,
seems-
guys. Don't worry. But this was controversial. A lot of people did not want Junior to die.
Well, I mean,
Which is fair. He kind of got caught a bad break.
Yeah, and I do think like even if he did survive, it would have been I think it would have been great to go into season 2 knowing that we had like one of the new kids as a villain that's returning.
Yeah.
I could have done something about it maybe, but kind of just feel kind of
Guilty.
guilty.
You did it.
I think that's how Lexi feels too. She couldn't have stopped it, but she feels like she could.
He could have.
I've tried killing Chucky so many darn times. He doesn't die.
Don Mancini must have like such a good feeling. Like you could see it in the smile on his face when the kids now that are like 15 years old, probably the age that he was dreaming about making these movies, now discussing the exact movie that brought this whole world alive from the beginning, like from his like conception, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can only imagine that he feels amazing to see that happening. Them talking about Chucky now, they're having so much fun with the story.
Yeah, well, because this is like, I feel like in a lot of ways, this is like where it makes sense for all of the Child's Play series to end up. And it's just so fun to see like a whole new generation latch onto it.
Same.
Morning, sleepyhead.
I think the audience is going to be shocked and horrified at the ending.
Tiffany loves Nica. She loves Nica and she wants to keep her around. The only problem is
a dream.
She's like, I don't want that rat bastard Chucky sneaking in. So she thinks and thinks and thinks, and you know, nobody said Tiffany wasn't clever. And then she just decides she's going to remove her arms and legs. So even if she does become Chucky, she's not going to be able to like kick her in the chest like she did with the stunt girl or punch her in the face.
I hated shooting that scene, if you guys remember.
It was chilling. I got goose flesh when you started screaming. Everybody was like, make it stop, and then want you to take. And everyone was cringing in Video Village, like, we can't take it anymore. People were running out of the room.
So they put like,
I mean, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of think that, one, Nica really didn't have a chance. We never really got that big reveal where she could finally take over the soul. That's something that didn't have an end to. The whole idea that she could switch back and forth between the souls. We kind of just had to accept that that's what happens. But it's a sad ending, and that's something in the comments also. A lot of people were saying that Nica had such an awful ending.
Yeah.
It's so sad. It's kind of like the character, especially because you saw her character in 2 movies already, like being the final girl, you know, and then now she's reduced to this. It's such a, I mean, listen, Don Mancini can make us feel things.
Yeah, well, and she like it's just also testament to like she is such a fantastic actress.
I think
that
so,
like
yeah.
even the people who were there like filming were getting freaked out by the emotion in her voice.
Or she probably got lost in it.
Yeah,
because she also thinking about it this way, like she has created that character for so long that to have to see her own character go through that must be hard.
Yeah.
Put like green sleeves, right? They like put me in a wheelchair, and then Don came up and he was like marking the places to sever my limbs. He was like, oh, I think it would be like worse here. So I like sat there in a wheelchair. It's not really pleasant. It wasn't pleasant to shoot.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh. It's just so horrific.
Yeah.
It's so horrific. Don Mancini is demented.
Yeah, he's twisted. Yeah, I don't know what kind of evil mind would come up with this sort of stuff. And, you know, I think people should keep a close eye on him. Close eye on him when he thinks of these things.
But what about Andy and Nica and that truck full of Chuckies?
Where does Chucky go from here? I think eventually he's going to realize he's made too many Chuckies, and he's going to go start killing Chuckies.
That would be so cool.
Really scary. Yeah, same here. I also want to be like sinister. But I want to become insane.
Family-friendly fun.
Yes.
Well, I don't want Chucky to kill me, or Andy for that matter.
I really feel like Tiffany, I feel like she should become part of a movement like activist or, you know, female empowerment. I feel like she should belong to society like that. And then she comes home and, you know, she tells Nica about her day and feeds her gruel. And I just really feel like now she's out from under the thumb of Chucky. Now she can really become the woman that she was meant to be.
And then maybe Chucky can kill famed horror director and writer Don Mancini and inhabit the body of Don Mancini, and then Nica can get revenge on Chucky as Don Mancini.
Oh!
Yes.
Wait, what'd you say?
As Don Mancini.
But first she'll have sex with him. Yeah.
Talk about a horror story.
Look.
My hope for the next addition to the franchise, of course, would be a season 2, because I've gotten very attached to the cast and crew.
He's like, sci-fi, please.
Such a long shoot before, because I've only done movies. This was 8 episodes, so we were, you know, a 100-day shoot, and we were here for a couple months before that. So, you know, 7 or 8 months, you become a family.
Hi. I'm crying. Bye, Chucky. Bye, Daddy. We're on the other side.
And beyond the obvious reasons of wanting to get a second season, but I want to see all these people again. So
Aww.
that's my hope right now, is season 2, so we can all be together again. That sounds really cheesy, but...
Vaya con Dios.
Man, that was so cool. Dude, we're not gonna lie. I'm sad that we didn't take a look at all the featurettes. If you guys want us to react to all the featurettes prior to, let us know. We might
Tell us down in the comments. We'll do it.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments, and we'll probably react to it. It just sucks that we didn't do it while they were airing. But hey, potato tomato.
Potato tomato?
So that was really cool. I really like that whole thing. I love getting to know the cast. It seemed like everybody had such a fun time. And honestly, that's what you should, you know, be doing when creating these kind of things like horror movies, horror shows. I love to see that the cast was all having fun, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But it seemed like it was such a fun like set to be on.
Yeah.
And it's really great to watch everybody's dynamics like off screen.
Yeah, because you kind of get to know them as people too. Because the characters are great too, but they're also like become more likable, which sucks because now I'm more attached to these characters. And if they transfer over to the new season, I hope none of them face an awful death. I do wish that Nica gets a little bit of redemption in the second season.
Yeah, me too.
But again, we're gonna hold our expectations over to the next video where we're going to be talking about our whole review of the whole show, as well as your comments, mainly just talking about your comments and, you know, discussing it.
Yeah.
On top of that, I also, love Don Mancini just like living his life, just loving the fact that he was making this show and how probably like wanted to do a story that he could probably do in this capacity. So I'm very happy for him. I can see that the whole original legacy characters like Brad Dourif was so, you know, it seemed like they all were like on board with Don Mancini. We're like, we're with you on this.
Yeah.
You know, and they've been pretty like that for the most part throughout the Chucky series. I also love Brad Dourif's idea of the fact that Chucky may be the person or the thing to stop all these other Chuckies, because I'm sure maybe like they're gonna probably go against one of the original Chuckies, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna also be really interested to see what happens to Nica, because I feel like this isn't gonna be the end for her. I wonder if she's gonna like if she's gonna somehow acquire like prosthetic limbs.
Maybe. Or maybe it was all a dream.
I don't know.
Ooh. Anyways. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next video that released, which is going to be another Chucky series reaction. But also make sure to let us know what you guys want to see on our channel, what you want us to react to, what you want us to review, or anything other than that. Okay? We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
And until the next video, we have been your source for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky, okay,
and sometimes kooky
entertainment.
Bye, everyone.